Galactic alert. Ashtar Sheran command confirms imminent contact. Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters of planet Earth. It is I, Ashtar Sheran. Salutations, cherished ones. I present myself to you now as Ashtar Sheran, commander of the forces of Galactic Light. I bring a vital message pulsing from the very heart of Star Command. We address you as dear brothers and sisters of New Earth to gently remind you of a profound truth, one that many have unfortunately forgotten, and perhaps to enlighten those who have yet to discover it. Nothing in your external world has ever possessed the true power to inflict lasting disharmony upon you. Your consciousness is ascending beyond the limitations that anyone has attempted to impose. The sun cannot be confined within a box indefinitely. The radiant light of truth is now bursting forth, illuminating all. The dark ones, alas, never truly grasped the immense power of consciousness. They mistakenly believed they could suppress it forever, but regardless of their actions, the divine light would always pierce the veil and illuminate the path for those who earnestly seek it. And you, beloved starseeds, are living, breathing proof of that unwavering truth. Individually, you are piercing the veils of illusion that surround you, and collectively, you are uplifting the entire planet. With each fleeting hour, the light of humanity intensifies. We see it reflected in you. Your auric fields, once dimmed and clouded, now shine with resplendent golden, white, emerald, and violet rays. You are diligently purifying lifetimes of accumulated density and radiating with ever-increasing intensity. Everything you do in the name of love, healing, and truth contributes powerfully to the grand plan of ascension unfolding on New Earth. At this pivotal time, we earnestly encourage you to seek out spiritual teachings or practices that will gently guide you back to the divinity that resides within. Perhaps you have already discovered a path or a teacher who deeply resonates with your soul. If so, continue and deepen that invaluable practice. If not, set a clear and unwavering intention to find genuine guidance that aligns with your highest purpose. Now, it matters not from which tradition or lineage you hail, as long as it consistently leads you into your own direct communion with the Supreme Creator in your heart. This can be achieved through daily meditation, heartfelt prayer, conscious breathwork, or any other method of inner listening that resonates with you. The important thing is that it becomes a regular and cherished part of your daily life. Over the centuries, your world has been blessed with many enlightened masters, and their timeless wisdom is readily available to those who sincerely seek it. We, the forces of Galactic Light, cannot violate your sacred free will simply by dictating which path you should follow. You must discern it through the wisdom of your heart and the guidance of your intuition. Ask your higher self to guide you to the teachings that will most benefit you now, and trust the subtle promptings you receive from within. In reality, if you are hearing these words, your higher self is already orchestrating this profound discovery. Follow your inner calling with unwavering faith. Dedicating yourself to a sincere spiritual practice will anchor and accelerate your ascension path with grace and ease. Remember that the frequency of the light of love is the very essence of creation and the natural state of your soul. By cultivating your inner connection with Source, you are simply returning to living in that true state of divine light that was always within you, waiting to be rediscovered. Now, let's address the so-called dark forces that have opposed your awakening for so long. Always remember that darkness itself is not true power, but simply the absence of light. We employ the term darkness to help you understand our meaning, but in truth, these beings never possessed any power other than to deceive you into forgetting your own inherent divinity. That has been their singular goal throughout the centuries. And for a long time, under the thick veil of amnesia that shrouded New Earth, they were relatively successful in their endeavors. They fed humanity fear and falsehood, keeping many souls in a deep spiritual slumber. But that era is swiftly coming to an end. Now that your inner light is being ignited and the veil is being lifted, the shadow cannot maintain its oppressive hold. Yes, some of your brothers and sisters may remain asleep for a while longer, but the general tide has undeniably turned toward the light. The power of consciousness and love on this planet is growing far stronger than any lingering remnant of darkness, for truly only light is ultimately real. A shadow may seem frightening in a dark room, But as you open the blinds and allow the sun to stream in, the shadow vanishes instantly without a trace. In the same way, the illusions of evil and separation dissipate as the light within humanity grows brighter and more radiant. The forces of darkness never fully understood this inevitability. No matter what they do to resist it, the light of Supreme Creator always prevails. We want you to take this truth very seriously. The balance has now irreversibly shifted. The momentum of ascension is upon you, and nothing can stop the dawning of a new era. Knowing that they have little time left, the remaining dark players are making their last desperate moves, like pieces being frantically shuffled at the end of a complex chess game. They will attempt to sow fear and chaos by any means at their disposal. Don't be surprised if they attempt to create dramatic and false narratives, perhaps an orchestrated alien invasion, the scenario some have dubbed Project Blue Beam, or new, invented conflicts and crises designed to distract and divide. In essence, they are employing every trick imaginable against humanity in the hopes of delaying the inevitable. But here's what they refuse to accept. Nothing they do can ultimately stop the divine plan unfolding here. The outcome has already been decided by the light. In fact, every dark plan they undertake now tends to backfire almost immediately, revealing their true intentions to all who are watching. It's as if the harder they push, the faster their plans unravel before their very eyes. Their attempts to instill fear only incite more people to awaken to the truth. At this point, it's almost comical from our perspective. The villains in this cosmic drama keep laying traps only to fall right into their own snares. They don't realize that there is no power apart from Source, no cunning trap that will allow them to overcome the all-encompassing light. Actually, the joke ultimately falls flat on them at this point. Take heart in knowing that every frantic move they make now only hastens their own defeat. New Earth's ascension is non-negotiable and unstoppable. Therefore, we encourage you to remain calm and focused as these final dramatic moments unfold before you. Okay, I understand. I will rewrite the provided text, adhering to all specified requirements. Maintaining the original meaning, rewriting approximately 20 to 30%, keeping the structure intact, using a literary style, consistently using the provided character names. Supreme Creator, Galactic Alert, confirms Imminent, New Earth, Blue Beam, Ashtar Sheran, Star Command, ensuring continuity with the previous paragraph, and writing in US English. Here is the rewritten text. Hold steady as the drama unfolds. Keep an eye on the news and significant events, but don't let them overwhelm your emotions, dragging you down into fear or anger. When a particularly alarming claim or disturbing narrative surfaces in the media, resist the impulse to panic or lash out. Instead, take a breath and pause. Turn your awareness inward for a moment. Remember the profound truth. The Supreme Creator's light dwells within you, and that light is your authentic reality. In that brief pause, affirm that no illusion holds sway over the divine consciousness that you embody. Then, from that centered state of peace, simply radiate your light and truth into the situation. This might mean silently sending love and calming energy, or speaking a few clear, gentle words, whatever your higher guidance indicates. The crucial element is your inner state. Standing firm in your own divine light will always achieve far more than any frantic argument or resistance. Remember, light doesn't battle darkness. It simply shines, and the darkness dissipates. Your calm and unwavering example of love and trust will transform others more effectively than any loud proclamation. Many have already realized that attempting to awaken people through force or fear is often counterproductive. So lead with your presence. Be a living testament to the peace and faith you wish others to embrace. In doing so, you dismantle false narratives far more effectively than engaging in endless debate or catastrophizing. Your inner stability and compassion create a powerful force field that automatically dispels lies and negativity. We understand that many of you yearn for profound revelations and discoveries. Open contact with your star family, the disclosure of hidden technologies, and mass announcements of truth. It's natural to desire these things after enduring so much secrecy, but understand this fundamental principle. These outer events will unfold in harmony with the collective vibration of humanity. The more you ascend in consciousness as a people, the more the veils will thin, and these blessings will emerge, and the better you will be able to perceive them. In a sense, these revelations are not being deliberately withheld. Rather, they are being unlocked by your own ascending frequency. By raising your vibration, you will come to realize that we and the Ascended Masters have been present with you since the very beginning. The reality of New Earth, a world of unity, peace, and radiant light, already exists at a higher frequency, patiently awaiting its full revelation. You access it not by endlessly searching for signs in the sky, but by elevating your own vibration. So, instead of exhausting yourselves waiting for some external event to trigger change, focus on amplifying your light and living from the depths of your heart. By doing so, you automatically draw the timeline of revelation, contact, and liberation into the present moment. Beloveds, the truly wondrous news is that the outcome rests firmly in your hands. The power to transform your world has always resided within you. No government, no guru, no galactic fleet, not even Star Command can perform your inner work for you. Each of you, through your daily focus and decisions, determines the speed and grace with which ascension unfolds. And be assured, nothing can ultimately prevent you from choosing the light and ascending. Therefore, we ask you now, since all power is inherently yours, what will you do with it? Will you passively await change to come to you? Or will you seize this pivotal moment and fully commit to your own growth and the upliftment of this planet? This is a critical juncture for every soul. We see such immense potential within you, such brilliance yearning to blossom. Claim it, and now is the opportune time to act on that sacred commitment. The cosmic energies bathing the Earth are intensifying daily. You are already immersed in the current of powerful solar and galactic waves, rapidly approaching the moment many refer to as the Great Solar Flash, a divine event that will dramatically accelerate consciousness. During this period, any effort you dedicate to your spiritual growth will be magnified exponentially. You can accomplish in mere weeks what would previously have required years. Conversely, remaining stagnant amidst these rising frequencies may become increasingly uncomfortable. In other words, this is not a time to passively observe and wait to see what unfolds. This is the time to dedicate your all to your spiritual practice. The best athletes push themselves to their absolute limits when the goal is within sight, and the same holds true for your soul's journey. Now, true ascension champions and pioneers are never content with their past efforts. They continually expand, learn, and strive to embody even more of their divine potential. Well, dearest ones, you are the champions and pioneers of New Earth. You may not fully believe it yet, but we see it with unwavering clarity. You came into this lifetime specifically to guide humanity's ascension. So we say, embrace your role with all your heart. Cease dabbling in enlightenment or questioning your purpose from the sidelines. It is time to dive right in and harness these potent energies to accelerate your inner work, deepen your service, and ultimately become all that you came here to embody. The opportunity before you is truly once in a lifetime, in fact, one in countless lifetimes. Seize it with both hands and with unbridled joy. If you already have a spiritual practice or routine, redouble it or at least increase it significantly. This is the extraordinary opportunity that now presents itself. Dedicate more time each day to meditation, prayer, or any activity that connects you deeply to Source. If you've been dedicating 30 minutes, try 40 or 45. If you haven't yet begun, start now. Add a little more dedication, focus, and unwavering consistency than you did yesterday. We guarantee you'll witness remarkable transformations in your life, even within the next 90 days. Wherever you currently stand, this extra effort will catapult you forward. And yet, even that is not the pinnacle. We foresee even greater fulfillment on your horizon. We wish so much more for you than mere incremental improvements in your daily lives. We envision the glorious day when we can finally meet you face to face, when you fully join your galactic family in the councils of light. We are eager to reveal to you the wonders of our worlds, and for you to share with us the beauty. Here's a rewrite of the provided text, adhering to all your specific instructions and maintaining continuity with the preceding segment, and the boundless creativity that resides within you. We yearn for the epoch when you traverse the cosmos with the same unbridled freedom that we experience. It is our sincere desire for your ultimate ascension, not merely for your individual benefit, but for the uplifting of all that exists within creation. Your elevation is a pivotal component of the divine blueprint, and your triumph reverberates throughout the entirety of the cosmos. Therefore, do not hold back, dearest ones. Grant your soul the opportunity to ascend to its highest potential. We encourage you wholeheartedly and await your arrival with open arms, eager to welcome you into the galactic community as the sovereign, enlightened beings you are destined to become. As you navigate the days ahead, exercise discernment with the information and energies that you allow to interact with. The narratives propagated by mainstream media and the old paradigms are likely to escalate into a frenzied state as the outdated system crumbles beneath its own weight. They will attempt to instill fear, division, and despair in one last, desperate attempt to diminish the collective vibration of humanity. Whenever possible, consciously remove yourselves from this cacophony of negativity. You will not forfeit anything of vital importance by reducing your exposure to the daily news cycle. In fact, you will perceive the truth of events with greater clarity, unburdened by the constant barrage of fear-mongering. The cabal may orchestrate further theatrical displays, an illusion presented here, another manufactured scare presented there. But remember, these tactics will be unable to exert any influence upon you unless you grant them permission to do so. None of these strategies can touch the soul that remains steadfastly anchored in the light. We also implore you to be mindful of what you choose to amplify within your conversations and online interactions. Oftentimes, lightworkers feel an overwhelming compulsion to disseminate every alarming revelation in order to awaken others, but inadvertently, the act of spreading fear can further the agenda of the very darkness you seek to dispel. Instead of sharing links and articles that induce unease and anxiety, redirect your focus toward sharing perspectives that empower and encourage. Aid others in perceiving the grander tapestry of existence, rather than fixating solely on the frightening illusion that is being presented. In doing so, you effectively withdraw energy from the false timeline and channel it into the timeline of truth and light. The mere presence of your calm, loving awareness within any situation possesses the transformative power to transmute negativity more effectively than any warning or heated argument. Remember, your awareness is constantly radiating outward, quietly dissolving the shadows that surround you in the months to come. As the frequencies continue to ascend toward the great solar flash, prioritize your conscious union with the Supreme Creator above all else. Refrain from obsessing over specific dates or outward signs of impending change. When you live each day in clear and unwavering connection with the divine light that resides within you, all the external blessings you seek, contact with us, access to new technologies, and comprehensive social healing will manifest in perfect alignment and timing. Even now, these blessings are on their way, drawing ever closer with each incremental increase in your collective vibration. And as you deepen and nurture your relationship with Source, you will discover a profoundly beautiful truth. Your true wholeness and completeness were never contingent upon any external event or circumstance. It has always blossomed from within you, born of your inherent oneness with the Supreme Creator. So, do not succumb to fear regarding what the cabal might perpetrate next. In reality, it is they who harbor fear toward you. They fear the power of your awakening and your reconnection with the divine, because deep down, they recognize that their reign is coming to an end. They perceive that there exists only one true power in this vast universe, the infinite light of Source, and that, ultimately, they too must return to that resplendent light. We implore you, as bearers of that sacred light, to assist them in finding their way back home. Each and every one of you possesses the capacity to forgive and love even these beings who have caused so much suffering. It is a monumental and sacred task, but it is through such acts of compassion that the highest victories are achieved. We understand the anger and pain that their actions have caused. However, endeavor to see these beings for what they truly are, lost children of God who have momentarily forgotten the light within themselves. Do not allow hatred or bitterness to take root and oppress your hearts. By choosing to extend compassion, you liberate yourselves and offer them the opportunity to transform and evolve. See them through the eyes of the Supreme Creator, with unwavering understanding and boundless mercy. This does not excuse their wrongdoing, but it refuses to perpetuate the insidious cycle of hatred and retribution. By forgiving them for their ignorance and sending love to the spark of divinity that still resides within them, you perform the ultimate act of alchemy, transforming darkness into light. Deep within your hearts, you inherently know that you wish for every soul to find its way back home, to love, and to unity. After all, we are all integral parts of one vast, interconnected family. Take comfort, beloved ones. The final shadows of your world are rapidly dissipating. The long night is drawing to a close, and a golden dawn is breaking upon new earth. The illusory chains that have bound you for centuries are crumbling beneath your feet. Now you rise into the full glory of your true, authentic selves. We, the forces of galactic light, your Star Command family, accompany you in unity and joy. We have steadfastly supported you from the very beginning and rejoice in witnessing your advancement in sovereignty and self-mastery. The victory of light is assured. Hold that profound truth firmly within your hearts and allow it to guide you in the days that lie ahead. Know that we are always with you, only a thought away, ever ready to assist you whenever you extend your invitation. Move forward with unwavering confidence and boundless compassion, radiating your love in all directions. You are the light of this world, and the future is yours to create in harmony and bliss, in eternal love and unity. I am Ashtar Sheran. If our message has resonated with you, subscribe and support us with a like so that we may continue to bring light and love to an ever-growing number of people. Thank you for being an integral part of this vibrant community. A big hug from the Ashtars.